Hello VR addicts, and yes, we're here again for another review, a late review, but to be fair, the price has gone down on this headset, and this is the Vive Pro. So yeah, let's review the Vive Pro. By the way, I spent a lot of time researching what the word pro could possibly mean, and I came up with prostate and profanity. Well, it's very good, to be fair. The straps feel, well, quite strong, and there is not much wobble here. The headset is quite strong as well. It's very thick plastic. The padding is good quality. Sadly, though, it is fabric and not the leatherette kind. The toggle buttons are pretty cool. This is the volume toggle buttons on the speakers, and the mute button for your microphone, which is really nice feature actually to have. And this includes the other buttons that it also has where it goes in and out, and the IPD adjustment. Really good quality. I'm actually quite impressed with the overall quality of it all. Even this top strap is extremely well made. Front to me is a bit fugly, you know, but this is just opinion. To you it might look kind of fine, but yeah, to me it's not the most best looking. But to the sides and stuff, I do kind of like it, and I do like the speakers. The blue is grown on me now, so I'm not so hateful on that, and it does have this really professional look to it, which I guess is why it's called the Pro. But like I said, the looks can be very subjective. You might like it, you know, someone else might not. Well, this surprised me a lot, really. It's very comfortable. A little pressure on the forehead, you know, slight itchy fabric, but I'm really kind of nitpicking here. It has really great comfort in my opinion. I could wear it for hours, I really could. The audio speakers sit on your ears, but they do get warm after a bit, but they are leatherette, and they are kind of comfortable to me. I think the overall comfort of this headset is actually, for me personally, because this is also opinionated really, is actually up there with some of the best. I definitely think this is some of the best comfort. I actually prefer this probably than the Index, if I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, some people prefer the Index, but I actually do really like the comfort of this. It boosts a 1600p per eye OLED display, so this is no RGB pixels in this. I just kind of feel the Rift S with its 1440p was just a little bit sharper, and maybe that was just me, I don't know, but you know, the Rift S is a little bit kind of RGB, and it is LCD. Games get a little bit blurry in the Vive Pro compared to using something like the Index, but you've got to love those deep blacks. The deep blacks in here just make the colors pop as well, and the details within black objects and areas around black just become more vibrant. I didn't think the black smearing was that bad, and if I'm going to be honest with you, the sweet spot seemed better than the Cosmos, obviously worse than the Index and the Rift S, but I did think that was a lot better. It also has a little kind of wobble, obviously, and when you got it on, it has a bad shake. It doesn't, you know, you can shake this thing crazy, so if you're shaking about, it will shake, but that's not so bad as well. The God rays are pretty horrific though, so watch out for those. The screen door effect is obviously more prominent, and I think this screen door effect is the reason why the Rift S probably just looks better, you know, because it's a bit smaller probably on the Rift S, and on here you can see the screen door effect. When I first got this as well, I saw more, but I think that was just a break-in period of the headset. I think after that, I think that this headset did improve hugely. Chromatic aberrations are prominent, but you'll be lucky to see them. You know, if you're not looking for them, you're not going to see it. It's not going to bother you at all. Setting it up was pretty easy, and I kind of felt that it just generally was a nice experience to use. I kind of wish though that now I've gone back and tried OLED again, that there's a 4K OLED RGB display or something. You know, can you imagine that? I would just so jump on that display. But saying that though, I'd want it to be as clean looking as the Rift S is. as well. And I wanted the speakers of the Index, you know. Maybe I can just tear something apart and put it all together like Lego. The 90 Hertz, by the way, on this is fine. I'm all right with it. Yeah, I've been spoiled a little bit with the Index is 120 or 144 if I dare push it. But I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. But I did find that performance was a little bit hard to run on 1600p. So you got to bear that. I got 2080 Ti, and I have been playing a lot of like early access games, so the early builds not been optimized and stuff like that. And on the Index and this, it's hard to run. So you make sure you've got the hardware to play, well, to use this bad boy. The Deluxe Audio strap, I don't think holds a candle to this. Some people say it's similar, but I think this is so much better than the Deluxe Audio strap speakers. I think these speakers are really, really good. I think they're even better than the Cosmos. I don't know why. It might be in the games I was just playing, but I definitely thought those speakers were like amazing. I really, really enjoy these speakers. Obviously, not quite as good as the Index, but I think these are probably my second favorite ones. They're probably on par with the CV1. Well, when it first was released, the price was way too high. It was a slap in the face, if anything, and then they kind of like made it enterprise to make it justifying why it was priced so high. But now it's more affordable. So yeah, but yeah, you got the God rays, yeah, you got the sweet spot to deal with, and then you've also got to think, well, should I get a Samsung Odyssey because the sweet spot's better in the Samsung? Oh no, sweet spot's probably, well, it depends, but the God rays are better definitely in the Samsung Odyssey, and I would definitely say that it's cheaper, a lot cheaper, but then you lose the tracking, don't you? But then, you know, the colors, you know, just pop in the OLED, and, you know, you've got good tracking with this, and now it's cheaper. It seems more of an option for somebody that wants better blacks. And I've got to say, when I was getting this, I was just thinking to myself, you know, this is going to be a really funny review. I'm going to make jokes about this all day long because this is, you know, this is just going to be a really, really bad headset. But it wasn't. It surprised me. It is really actually quite nice to use. It is really comfortable for me. I adjusted to the sweet spot eventually. You know, yes, it's not as good as the Index or the Rift S, and the God rays were kind of horrible, but the blacks just made it so nice to use, and it was really, really good. So now it being more affordable, it's now an option, isn't it? Well, if you like this video, please give me a like, and also subscribe because it goes straight to the heart. Hit that bell button if you want to watch more VR content like this. Leave a comment below. What do you think to your Vive Pro? Or do you think you would get one just because it's OLED? I think OLED is a definitely good, freaking great for blacks and just bringing out detail and everything. So yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I love you long time. Ciao.